Hi, my name is Graham Charlton, and I'm the Financial Director of Consort. Consort's an engineering insurance underwriting manager. What that basically means, it's a long name, but it basically means that we manage the engineering insurance book on behalf of our licensed carrier. And by engineering insurance, I mean anything that's anything sub-engineering related. So if you look at our different products, we do a number of engineering products. But ultimately what we do on behalf of our licensed carrier is that we assess the risk and we get to determine what the appropriate premium would be that would be applied to the policy. We do all the policy documentation and preparation, facilitate the collection of premiums, and we most importantly manage the claims and settle all of these claims on behalf of the licensed carrier. So following on from the fact that we had a number of entities on our previous system, it became very difficult to look at an oversight view in terms of integration between the different entities. I was closing down entities, opening up another entity to do transactions, closing that down, opening up another entity. So the need for inter-entity transactions became quite important for us. And this really was a major game changer. The online platform of Intact allows you to seamlessly do transactions within the portfolio, but between different entities within that portfolio are no longer an issue, because whatever you do on one side then automatically happens on the other side in the other entity. Further to that, the team at Signature helped us with a lot of bullback functions. So effectively, when an invoice is raised in one entity, it automatically gets raised in another entity within an associated entity. So that's been a major game changer for us. That really has helped a lot, and it's saved a lot of time. We've maintained the integrity of the system and the reporting and the reconciliation process. Another thing for us has been the integration, the live feed of bank accounts into the system. So now you're effectively getting live transactional data coming through into the system. And linked with that, the way that Intact manages its rules with regards to recognizing transactions and posting them has made things a lot quicker and a lot more efficient and a lot more accurate. I'd like to mention a couple of things that would bolt on products for us, but has really sped up the process from our side. And the one thing that has saved us a lot of time is the AI tool for the importing of supply invoices. It's an amazing tool. I literally upload the supply invoices and the system starts to recognize how I would have processed those supply invoices, and it starts to suggest how I'd like to post and to process those transactions. That saves me a lot of time. I'm not physically going through every invoice and uploading all the fields. It's starting to recognize what the process would be there. Another thing which needs to be noted is the fact that Intact uses a dimension structure. And what that basically means is that you can classify certain transactions within a GL account according to dimensions. And what that has meant for me is that I no longer have to have a whole bunch of general ledger accounts. I can consolidate those into one account using dimensions, for example, employees, locations, classes, and departments. So as soon as you classify according to dimension, it could be sitting in one general ledger account, but you can then filter according to those classes and those dimensions. So that's really been a massive help for us. And then the last thing I wanted to say there was that being the type of entity that we are, we've got our operational set of accounts which we use Intact, but we've also got the engineering insurance set of accounts that we use on behalf of our licensed carrier. Now, there's certain information from that system that I need to integrate into our reporting management accounts on a monthly basis. And Intact has got a function called statistical accounts, and I've now been able to integrate Intact into our other accounting system that we use for insurance purposes, bring the data into our environment through those statistical accounts, and I can report on those on a monthly basis quite seamlessly. So yes, so there's been a lot of benefits. It really has kind of changed the way that me and my team transact and report. It's caused massive amounts of efficiency, and and generally it's a well thought out program that's very intuitive, quite easy to use, and the reporting tools are great as well. Post-implementation, the interaction with the team is very, very good. The response time is amazing. It's very, very quick. And I would like to make a special mention to Sue. Sue has been, I think, the project lead on the integration and customer support post-implementation. And she's been amazing. She really has. She's really switched on. She knows Interact very, very well. And there's always a solution even during the implementation. The amount of detail that Sue went into, even down to designing what I want my invoices and statements to look like. She helped me with all of those design processes. So she was really great, and I'm really appreciative for your services as well.